Hey all, welcome to Till You Make It Girl. Not the it girl, the fake it till you make it girl. So today's story is entitled Theater, which accurately reflects the theater scene in Los Angeles. I was cast one of my first months out here in a theater festival. I know it was called the 10-Minute Theater Festival, although when we got the little postcards to, give out to friends, family, and businesses, instead of a 10, 1, 0, they did exclamation point 0, which I feel only further proves my point. The basic premise of it was that there were these people working in a cubicle type setting. They all hated each other and themselves. And then George Clooney walks in and whisks one of them off to fame and fortune and happiness. No, really, George Clooney saves the day. That's how it ends. As you might be imagining by now, not a lot of time, money, effort was really going into this whole thing. However, the main problem was time. So it was decided that some of us actors would try and get together on our own time. Sounds like a good idea. What could possibly go wrong? I will now read you excerpts from the email chain that occurred because of this good idea. Key players, Rain, it's Los Angeles, her name is Rain, is our director. I will not be reading my name, but I am one of the actors. Shobit, also one of the actors. Dennis, he was our George Clooney. He was a good old boy from Oklahoma who worked on oil rigs when he wasn't acting. And last but not least is our good friend Sylvie. First email. Sylvie, till you make it, girl. As per our discussion at rehearsal yesterday, I hope we can still meet up Sunday to run lines. Blah, blah, blah. Shobit. Reply, Sylvie says, would be great for me between 9 and 10:45. My place would be fine if okay with everybody. The next morning, Shobit, Dennis, and I showed up at the address given. It was a gated community, and since none of us could reach Sylvie, either by email or telephone, we waited for a car to leave and then ducked through the gate behind them. We found her apartment, knocked on the door several times, tried to call her, no response. Since it was a Sunday morning at 9 a.m., I went home and took a nap. However, I was awoken throughout the afternoon by my phone letting me know I had new emails. From Sylvie. Hi, Shobit. Misspelled. Sorry I missed you guys. I never heard from Till You Make It Girl or got confirmation you were coming, so I wasn't expecting you. ... Sylvie. Reply from Shobit. Yes, you did get a confirmation from both of us. The mail below says it works for me and asking for the address. Same with Till You Make It Girl. FYI, I'm cutting out about 2/3 of the passive-aggressive emails just to save time. New email chain. To everyone except Shobit. Hi, gang. I hope everyone is doing well today. I just wanted to let you know that we lost our Richie today. Shobit. But we will have a new one before rehearsal on Wednesday. Just wanted to give a heads up on that. See you all Wednesday. Love, Rain. Shobit. P.S. Rain, you need not respond to the way I feel. Now, one of the people involved who you will note was not a part of this email chain was Dennis, our George Clooney, and that further endeared him to me. Is when I say a 10-minute theater festival, it was a collection of plays that, like ours, were all allegedly 10 minutes. 9 plays total, 10 minutes each. Simple math. 90 minutes, hour and a half. This should be quick, shouldn't take up too much time on our evenings. No, that's not true at all. So for the 2.5 to 3 hours that we would be there each night, Dennis and I would spend a lot of it hanging out backstage, chatting quietly, reading stuff on our phones, blah, blah, blah. We got on really well, and I liked him, especially since you saw the rest of the cast. And all was going well up until one of the last weeks of the show. There had been some unrest in the Middle East at this point. Surprise, surprise, that was in all the news. And, we're chatting about it. I say it's a real tragedy. He goes, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if something big happened, by the end of December or the end of the year. Yeah, I say, if it's one of those, it'll probably be the other. And he goes, yeah, and it'll totally be a false flagging thing. And I make a face, much like I imagine you're doing now. And he says, do you know what false flagging is? And I said, no, I don't know that phrase. What is it? And he goes, well, it's when the government stages something and makes it look like someone else is responsible. You know, like 9/11. So, the moral of this story, if there is a moral to be found, is that everyone in Hollywood is insane. Some just hide it better.